Have you ever let one toxic comment, one rude gesture, or one frustrating moment ruin your entire day? Now imagine this. You're calm, centered, completely unshaken, no matter what anyone throws your way. Sounds impossible. It's not. Carl Jung, the legendary psychologist, believed that true emotional freedom doesn't come from controlling the world outside. It comes from mastering the world within. In this video, we're diving into Jung's timeless insights to uncover 6 transformative lessons that will help you stay calm, confident, and in control, even in the most triggering situations. You'll learn how to face your shadow, tame your anger, set boundaries that protect your peace, reframe criticism as a tool for growth. Let go of what weighs you down, and finally, cultivate a mindset of unshakable gratitude. These are not just ideas, these are tools, and by the end, you'll know exactly how to use them. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Facing the Shadow. What if the anger you feel isn't really about the rude coworker, or the impatient driver, or the sarcastic comment online? What if it's something deeper, something within you? Carl Jung introduced the concept of the shadow, the hidden part of our psyche that holds our suppressed emotions, old wounds, and insecurities. When someone triggers you, it's not just their behavior that sets you off. It's your shadow reacting. Take Sarah, for example, a dedicated marketing manager. During a team meeting, her colleague Tom dismisses her idea with a smug, "That's been done before. Let's move on." The room goes quiet. Sarah feels her face flush and her chest tighten with anger. But instead of snapping, she pauses and she asks herself, "Why does this hurt so much?" That moment of reflection reveals something powerful. This isn't just about Tom. It's about her fear of not being heard, her fear of not being enough. By facing her shadow, Sarah doesn't just manage her anger, she learns from it. Jung believed that what we suppress will continue to control us until we bring it into the light. As he said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. One simple tool you can use is the shadow journal. Whenever you feel triggered, pause and write down 3 things. What happened? What are you feeling? And what might be underneath that feeling? For example, Tom dismissed my idea. I felt embarrassed. Beneath it, I'm afraid I'm not good enough. This process turns emotion into self-awareness, and awareness is power. Chapter 2. Choosing your response. Have you ever reacted emotionally, then regretted it later? We all have, but what if I told you there's a space, a pause between the trigger and your response, and in that pause lies your freedom? Jung taught us that the world doesn't control how we feel. Our inner beliefs, fears, and wounds do. When someone says something rude, they're not making you angry. They're exposing something already inside you. But here's the good news. You can control what happens next. Let's meet John, a graphic designer. One night, his longtime friend, Mike, jokes, "You're still doing those artsy things. When are you gonna get a real job?" John feels a surge of rage. But instead of lashing out, he pauses. In that brief space, he realizes something. Mike's comment isn't about John's work. It's about Mike's own insecurities. That pause saves John from unnecessary conflict and gives him the power to stay calm. Try the 3-second pause technique. Next time you feel triggered, pause, take a deep breath. Then ask yourself, is this really about them or something deeper in me? Then choose. Choose a response that aligns with your values, not your wounds. Over time, this tiny pause will rewire the way you show up in every relationship. Chapter 3. Protecting your peace with boundaries. Do you often say yes when your whole body wants to say no? Carl Jung believed that true individuation, becoming your authentic self, requires separation from the expectations of others. And that means setting boundaries. Boundaries are not about being harsh. They're about being clear. They protect your energy so that you can live in alignment with your truth. Without them, you're like a house with no doors, open to anyone's chaos. Take Mia, a single mom running a small business, constantly answering late-night calls from friends who unload their problems on her. One night, her friend Lisa calls again at 10 p.m. Instead of picking up, Mia texts, "I care about you, but I need my evenings for rest and family. Can we talk tomorrow?" That small message shifts everything. Mia honors herself without guilt. To build your own boundary blueprint, follow 3 steps. Identify your limit, communicate it with kindness, and uphold it with consistency. Boundaries are not a rejection of others. They are a deep acceptance of yourself. Chapter 4. Reframing Criticism. Let's face it, criticism hurts. But what if you could turn it into a tool for growth instead of a trigger for anger? Jung said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." That means criticism can be a mirror, a way to see the parts of ourselves we usually hide. Alex, a developer, presents a new project. His boss snaps, "This code is sloppy." Alex is furious, but instead of getting defensive, he pauses and reflects. Why does this sting so badly? He realizes, deep down, he fears he's not competent. Instead of sulking, he asks for specific feedback, improves his code, and walks away stronger. Use the criticism filter. Pause, breathe, ask, what's true here? What's just opinion? And what part of me is reacting? Even harsh feedback can contain a lesson, if you're willing to listen. Chapter 5. Letting go to liberate the soul. Have you ever carried a grudge that felt like a stone on your chest? Letting go isn't about forgetting. It's about freeing yourself from emotional chains. Jung taught that holding on to anger keeps us tied to the very people and moments we want to move beyond. Your resentment doesn't hurt them, it hurts you. Emma, an artist, was betrayed by her best friend. The anger consumed her until she did one thing: she let go. She visualized her anger as a heavy stone, set it down, and walked away. That act didn't erase the betrayal, but it gave her freedom. Try the release ritual. Name your emotion. Visualize letting it go, like a balloon floating away or a burning coal dropping into water. Then refocus on the present. Letting go is not weakness, it's power. Chapter 6. The Power of Gratitude. What if the secret to staying calm was hidden in something as simple as gratitude? Jung believed that our emotions become unbalanced when we focus only on the negative. Gratitude helps reconnect the conscious and unconscious, bringing us back to the present. David, a delivery driver, has a terrible day. Angry customer, dead phone, traffic. But instead of snapping, he asks, "What can I be grateful for right now?" The answer: his job, the music playing, tomorrow's new chance. That small shift doesn't erase the day, but it resets his mind. Use the gratitude reset. Acknowledge your emotion. Name 3 things you're grateful for. Reframe the moment. Even in chaos, there is always something good. Outro. Becoming unbothered. You've just walked through Carl Jung's wisdom on emotional mastery. From shadow work to gratitude, you now have a set of tools to help you stay grounded, resilient, and free. Let's recap. Use the shadow journal to face what's hidden. Practice the 3-second pause to take back control. Build your boundary blueprint to protect your peace. Apply the criticism filter to grow from feedback. Use the release ritual. to let go of what weighs you down. Try the gratitude reset to reframe your perspective. These aren't just ideas, they are choices, and each choice brings you closer to who you truly are. As Jung said, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are, and that journey begins now.